As you may well know, you can try to kiss just about everything in King's Quest IV. So today we're going to be doing a kiss tier list where we look at everything you can kiss and rank it. Say hello to YouTube chat. So if you try to kiss the bulldog, it says he wouldn't like it and neither would you. So B tier for good boy. That is an excellent point. Yeah, hello there. You're rushing at me with amorous intent. If you try to kiss the cobra, that is not a good idea. I'm thinking this is C. If you try to kiss any of the birds, like the crow in this picture, it says not this bird, which I understand the meaning behind it, but I sort of like to interpret it literally as if there is some bird somewhere that you could possibly kiss. That'll go in B. Trying to kiss Cupid. You can't get close enough to do that, which again, it's not that it's inappropriate to kiss Cupid. It's just you physically can't. See? Okay, I could be persuaded. If you try to kiss the dolphin, there's no need for that. I feel like they could have been a little bit more inventive. D for dolphin. D for, yes. Normally there's sort of a generic response when you try to kiss the dwarfs, but if you're right up on top of him, and only this dwarf, it says you attempt to kiss the dwarf, but he seems embarrassed by it. Hard S? Okay. Let's put that in S. Why not? If you try to kiss the dwarfs while they're eating, it says not while they're eating. I'm thinking this is at least B tier for manners. I wouldn't want to kiss them while eating either. Have you ever seen someone with a beard that long eat soup? I'm going to say B. This is if you try to kiss any of the other dwarfs while they're working, or if you intend to kiss the head dwarf, but you're too far away from him. So it just says they're working awfully hard. That might distract him. Not part of the union regulated break. This one feels like a C to me because like it is on topic, but it's not that interesting. I'll put that in C. If you try to kiss the fairies inside of the castle, it says the little fairies do not need kissing. And there's something about the phrasing here. Let's put that in A. That's sort of what I was thinking. If you try to kiss the ones that are floating outside here, it says you can't get close enough. I don't think that this can get any higher than a B because we have similar ones there like the bird. This one goes in C. If you try to kiss the fish, it says you would have to catch them first. This is also a generic response for anything you want to do with the fish. So if you try to catch the fish, or if you try to kill the fish, it gives you this same message. Okay, I see a D, I see a C. Generic response, it weakens it. All right. I think we're going to put that in D. This is what happens if you try to kiss the fisherman and he's not in the shack. And I think for the use of the word ain't, I think this belongs in S tier because it's just funny to me. If you just say kiss in the shack and don't say who, the narrator gets super pissy and is like, please be more specific as to whom you want to kiss, stupid player. I think just the general like sassiness of it is a B, yeah. If you try to kiss the fisherman, you think for a moment that it might help, but then change your mind. I don't know if I like the implications here, folks. And keep in mind, his wife is in the room with him. This is D for do not do that. If you try to kiss the fisherwoman, it says she wouldn't appreciate it. D for disappointing. All right. If you kiss the frog, now this is something that you don't have to kiss the frog, but most people do. You look at the frog's green lips. Good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. I'm going to put this in A tier just because it's so descriptive. All right, if you try to kiss Genesta, this is the fairy that you're supposed to heal. She needs her talisman, not a kiss. And I like the forcefulness of like, what are you doing? Rosella's enthusiasm is in the right place. Let's put that in A. So if you try to kiss the ghost baby, it says you'd like to, but you can't see it or touch it. We'll put it at B. Next one, if you try to kiss any of the other ghosts, it says you can't, as the ghost has no substance. I like that they put the thought into whether you could actually kiss a ghost or not. You could probably put your lips up to the incorporealness, you know. I'm going to put it in B. If you try to kiss one of the zombies, please wise up, will you? The excess punctuation saves it from, like, bottom. Dislike that they went for scolding over a joke. That's not a bad point. That goes in C. If you try to kiss one of the goons in the castle, it says that's an awful thought. It feels a little bit generic. So I'm gonna put that in D. Not sure how I feel about this one. If you try to kiss the seagull, it just says you can't kiss a seagull. To which I say, watch me try, game. F for factually incorrect. I don't have an F tier, so we'll put that in D. Bottom of the barrel.
Except the seagull is on top of the barrel.
This next one is a special one. If you try to kiss something that you could pick up in the game, but currently don't have, the game tells you your pucker isn't working right now. And I feel like for the use of the word pucker, I'll put it in S just because we haven't had too many of those yet. This one, especially in comparison with pucker, I don't like so much, but this is, you try to kiss something that is in your inventory. This is the kind of response I'd expect for a game that didn't have special responses for kissing at all. Yeah, D, okay. All right, that's what we'll do there. If you try to kiss any of the birds on this screen, there's no need for that. I think this is kind of a D response, because let's be honest, you do weirder stuff in a King's Quest game than kiss birds. So, like, there might, like, for all I know, there might be a need for it. And don't tell me what I need to do, game. The same sort of thing, just on the other side of the island. If you try to kiss the birds over here, it says you'd have to catch the bird first. It kind of gives you, like, a little bit of hope that maybe, just maybe, if you're fast enough. I'm going to put it in C. Higher than the... Okay, Snowy's trying to make an argument here. That's a good point, because we did have... You would have to catch the fish first. You have to catch the bird first. Yeah, I think if we're going to call that a D, we got to put it on the same level. That's not a bad point. There's a snow leopard in the corner. And if you try to kiss the snow leopard, it just says that's probably not a good idea. You're thinking C because the fish one was generic? Oh, okay. Let's move the bird one back up to C, and let's put this one in C as well, just because you're trying to kiss a snow leopard. This one I'm not sure I understand, actually. So if you try to kiss the minstrel, you know, the guy with the lute, it says that could get you in more trouble than it's worth. It seems disproportionately concerned. I'm going to put that in B. If you try to kiss the mummy, it says, what a horrible thought. Oh, Renault, that would have been so much better. You wouldn't want to get wrapped up in that relationship. That would have been a lot better. You think of C? All right. This is for the ogre. He wouldn't like it, and neither would you. This game assumes a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe you would like to kiss him before he drags you off and puts you in a pot for dinner. You can put that in C. This next one, do not even try to tell me that this is a C, because it's got to be at least a B. If you try to kiss Pan, it says he's too strange to kiss. I mean, strange people deserve to be kissed too, you know. I mean, we're all a little bit strange. Now, I'm seeing Bs, so we'll put it in B. That's fair. This one I'm thinking D. This is if you try to kiss the peacock. Says there's no need for that. The game doesn't know what I need and what I don't. So I think that's a D. This one I'm sort of torn on. If you try to kiss the seagull, it says you can try. I sort of like how it, depending on how you interpret it, it's either, as Renault says, kind of sassy, or it's encouraging. Yeah, it kind of gives you a little bit of hope, right? You know? Us weirdos need hope. Let's put that in B. Why not? So after you kiss the frog, well, the frog turns into a prince, right? And when he walks off the screen, you have the little crown icon. You can't actually type in anything. But if you could, the game would tell you, he's too conceited, you wouldn't want to. I'm calling that a B. Down here, there's the robin who's eating the worm. It says, you're not close enough. So kind of, again, like if you were close enough, could you? Same message, different, yeah. Getting Sierra game for that is a good point. I think this might be a D just because of all the you're not close enough from everything. So, okay, we're going to put that in D. Of the things in your inventory, I believe this is the only thing you can actually kiss. You can kiss the talisman. So we get some lip on talisman action here. I'm going to put that in A. If you try to kiss the troll in the cave, the one who runs after you, it just says, are you sure you're all right? All right, people are saying S. My goodness. If you try to kiss the witches, it just says, yuck. A. All right, we're going to put that on A. If you kiss the unicorn, it reads, you plant a big kiss on the velvety nose of the beautiful unicorn. For the word velvety alone, this has to be an S. This is an S tier, solid. I was gonna fight every one of you in chat who disagreed. This is S tier all the way. Kissing the unicorn. Oh, and 2 last kisses. There's different ones for if Lolote is alive or dead, and it's pretty much what you would expect. And there we have it, our kiss tier list for King's Quest IV. Thank you, chat, for cooperating and indulging me in this bout of silliness.